fight guys that nobody wants to fight. Ben Roswell, much respect. He's a big guy. A lot of people scared to fight him, but and beating a guy that was coached by a striking legend and a UFC vet himself. So James Sweeney. So I'm actually taking Sunday off from the gym tomorrow, and I'm going to the movies. I'll probably be in there. I'll probably be in the movies for like 6 hours. I'm gonna watch like three horror movies that I'm kind of behind on, bro. You can see up here.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. That's awesome. Wow. All right, guys, this is Crazy Kev here, and I'm here with the one, the only Mr. Braxton Smith. Braxton, how we doing, my man?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. I can't complain. And Braxton, man, it's been a little bit since you've seen you in the cage. You've had a couple canceled bouts. I mean, talk us a little bit more about what's kind of next for you, man.
Yeah, man. Couple council bouts, man. I was trying to kind of find a way around that suspension I had with the commission and stuff like that, man. Unfortunate situation, but I'm back. I'm back in the game now. My fine's been paid, and I'm getting ready. I can't announce it now. My promotion has to announce it first. But I did sign with BKFC. That's already public news. So I'm getting ready to make my debut before the end of the year.
Yeah, no, it's definitely awesome, man. I'm definitely glad that you're into BKFC. And when it comes to training for BKFC, I mean, how's it kind of different compared to MMA?
Man, so it's really different. It's more boxing for me, man. You may know, you may not know a few people, but I've been on my own, doing things on my own. When I was doing my MMA career, so I didn't really have a team or really have a gym I was at. Me now, I'm working with a boxing coach, Dave Watson. So I'm doing a lot of boxing training. The only thing what's kind of difficult, well, the whole boxing experience is difficult for me anyway. So I'm what you call like an athletic striker. So, being a technical boxer, doing technical training has been a little bit difficult, but it's going smoothly if you can, see the transition from me hitting the bag from last year when I was on my own to now that I've been working with a coach, completely different, like night and day. And just kind of sparring, doing a lot of shadow boxing and having your hands wrapped and hitting the bag, but kind of not going too crazy because you don't want to injure yourself because you don't have a glove on, you are barehanded, bare knuckles. So it's been a little bit different, but I mean I'm enjoying the whole process.
Yeah, no, that's definitely good. I'm definitely glad you're enjoying the process. And when it comes to your career at the moment, I mean, with you being with BKFC, I mean, what's kind of your goals? Are you trying to stay with BKFC for the rest of your career, or maybe try to bounce into MMA? What are you trying to think right now?
Man, that's a really good question, bro. I think I like BKFC. I like David and Nate. I think it's a great fit for me, especially my style. I would love to fight for a title next year. I would love to fight guys that nobody wants to fight. Ben Roswell, or much respect. He's a big guy. A lot of people scared to fight him, but top contenders, and I think I can win a BKFC world title. And I want to definitely contend for that. I didn't sign this promotion for no reason. I'm not playing around. So, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I can, make a home here and be here for the next 10 years, 17 years. If not, then we'll look to some other organizations, see what's going on.
Yeah, no, that definitely sounds good, man. That's definitely pretty cool. And you were competing not too long ago at UFC 288. I was actually at that card live, man. I mean, what's maybe some of your favorite memories with competing on that card?
Oh man, everything, bro. Like, man, just why I came start, taking 9 years off and starting back in 2022, and fighting for B2, and then making my home at Peak, and just kind of going through the small shows, and then just like really like that crazy like jump experience from the production team, the media, flights, hotels, like the whole experience. Seeing the guys I watch on Saturday, almost every Saturday, perform on the cars, like seeing those guys walk by in the hotel lobby, and Joe Rogan, Bruce Buffer, Daniel Cormier, seeing all those guys, Dana White. It was a dream come true, and it was a hell of an experience. Um, but yeah, man, the whole UFC experience was crazy for me. I wish I could have lived out my 4 fight contract, but unfortunately, my suspension happened. So yeah, but I'm grateful, man, and blessed to be able to experience the opportunity. We'll see what happens, man. Maybe a run back. We'll see.
Yeah, no, 100%. I would definitely love to see you back in the UFC. That would definitely be a lot of fun. And were you facing Parker Porter, man? I mean, when you were watching film, did you happen to try to find that John Jones fight and try to watch some film on that?
Man, I didn't even know about that, bro. Like, I kept seeing everybody say it in the comments. For a minute, I didn't know what they were talking about, but I didn't pay any attention to it, man. I kind of just was, I don't underestimate anybody, but I was, watching some Parker Porter videos and, thought it was a solid fighter, all around fighter. But no, hats off to him, man. The more prepared athlete won that fight, and man, I would love to run that back one day as well too, if I could. I don't know I don't know what he has planned, what he has planned, but yeah, man, it was definitely a great experience.
Yeah, no, 100%, man. I definitely hear you. That would be a fun rematch if that potentially got booked. And when it comes to the UFC, man, I mean, or just your fighting career, I should say. I mean, you had 5 finishes and stuff. I mean, what was maybe some of your favorite finishes that you had in your journey?
Um, at the top of the list, I would probably say this Corey Savage finish. I mean, winning a pro title was awesome also, but just beating a guy, beating another athlete, played football in the SEC, LSU, 6'6" giant, and beating a guy that was coached by a striking legend and a UFC vet himself. So James McSweeney. So that was really probably my best and most favorite, most memorable moments of my knockouts or my wins, I would say.
Yeah, no, 100%, man. That's definitely pretty cool there. And man, kind of cliche, but I mean, your nickname, the Beautiful Monster. I mean, where'd that come from, man?
Man, actually, one of my friends gave it to me here in Austin, man. I asked him about it. He was like, "Man, you should go by the Beautiful Monster." And I was like, "Bro, why? What does that? What does that come from?" He was like, "It was a story, man. Like back in the I don't know 1300s or something, man. It was a small village or a medium sized village, and they were getting attacked. Like the villagers were getting killed like every night by some creature, some monster. And the monster was so beautiful with his kills and swift with his kills, and he left nothing behind really. They started calling him the beautiful monster. And he was like, the way you look, the way you fight, the way you getting guys out of here, bro. You should go with the beautiful monster. So that's kind of like the backstory on the name.
That's pretty cool. That's definitely a pretty interesting backstory. I'm glad I asked you about that, man. And another thing about you is, you're a pretty big dude, man. I mean, what's kind of your gym regimen, man? Like when you're lifting weights and whatnot.
Oh man, so when I'm working out and lifting weights, man, it's kind of I do a lot of bodybuilding workouts, which is completely totally different from what MMA fighters do or combat sports athletes do. I know a little bit. My coach my boxing coach like, man, I want you to kind of stop working out that way. But my dad's 6'8". My dad was a big guy, played in the league, and that's what we do. We play football. In my family, some type of athletes. My mom she ran track with big legs, so I mean, I was a kid that was 205 pounds in the eighth grade, all muscle, and I was getting carded, birth certificate checked since I was a little league guy. You know what I mean? So I've always been, once I moved to Texas from Alabama, man, I just started bodybuilding, and that's kind of where I got that workout regimen from. I don't do powerlifting or I don't do heavy lifting. I don't do Olympic style lifting. Man, I just focus on the muscle and try to make that muscle look good. I already have blessed with a fast twitch muscle, so it doesn't matter how much muscle I put on. It won't stop me from being twitchy and fast for my size, or just being in general, just being a fast guy. So that'll never change. But that's kind of how I work out. I have dialed it back to like 3 sets, and I probably hit the weights maybe three times, four times a week. So, and for
Yeah,
everybody out
wow.
there talking about the PED user and all this other stuff, man, look, bro, we willing and we'll be taking drug tests every week, every month if we have to. It's not an issue. That's never who I've been. Who I've been. If you can kind of go back and watch when the suspension happened, I kind of made a video with another a podcast media guys, and I was just kind of explaining my situation. Uh, at that time, I was popped for test, man. I was having like depression issues, low sex performance, like kind of just didn't feel the need to do it, bro. Just kind of didn't have any energy, so I thought I had low T. I didn't have insurance at the time, so I took testosterone on my own. And by the time I was taking after the Jacory Savage the second fight, I had tests already in my system. The UFC came calling. It was already in my system. You know what I mean? So it's nothing I can do about it. But But yeah, man, all natural. Not don't have an issue with passing a drug test, and that's just kind of how I work out, man. I'm actually getting ready to start a new diet because I start at camp Monday. So I'm gonna try this carnivore diet. I lost 32 pounds over the past 3.5 months, so now I'm trying to lose another 25 before my fight this
Wow.
year.
That's incredible,
Yeah.
man. That's definitely awesome that you've been dropping weight, man. Keep that up. And another thing I was curious about, man. Obviously, you've been training for a long time, but what's maybe some of your favorite memories that you might have had in the gym?
Favorite members in the gym, man. I would probably have to say here recently, this summer, just this spring and summer, training with a coach. Finally having a coach that knows what they're doing, knows what they're talking about, and just like kind of believing in me and training me. Like you can see my face sometimes when I would get a combination right or slip or throw a hook the right way and it looks nice on film and camera. Coach like David would be like, oh man, it looked amazing. And I'm smiling like, for real? Like, did it look good? Because I've always been by myself, so I'm smiling like a kid on Christmas, bro. Like just being able to appreciate the beauty of like training and preparation and getting ready to fight. It's everything, and you can't do it alone. I was able to make it so far on my own, but you can't do it alone. So
Yeah, no, I definitely hear you there, man. 100%. And another thing I was curious about, man, is obviously you're a beast in the cage and whatnot, but what do you like to do outside of fighting, man?
oh man, outside of fighting, bro. So it's crazy. I know you may laugh, bro. I'm like the oddball of my family and where I'm from, bro. But I'm a huge horror fan. I'm a huge horror nerd, bro.
Okay,
Huge. So that's all I do is write. I'm a short film writer. Well, I haven't got anything out yet, but I got a horror podcast coming. I collect items, posters, lanyards, pins, cups. I collect movies, DVDs. I'm actually taking Sunday off from the gym tomorrow, and I'm going to the movies. I'll probably be in there. I'll probably be in the movies for like 6 hours. I'm gonna watch like three horror movies that I'm kind of behind on, bro. So I'm a huge horror fan, man. Huge horror nerd.
that's awesome, man. That's definitely pretty cool. So I've been watching recently the Terrifier. I've seen 1 and 2. Have you seen those yet?
So I'm going to see Terrifier 3 tomorrow. I've
Okay,
seen 1 and 2. He's it's kind of not my style of horror. I don't like that gory horror, but
okay,
it's a horror movie, and I like all horror, love all horror. So I'm definitely got to go check it out. I've heard nothing but great things about it, but I'm more of a slasher. I guess he's kind of category. Well, he's they put him in the category as he's a mega slasher. It's a
okay.
it's a, it's a new genre. He's like a mega slasher. I'm more of a old school slasher guy. I like Michael Myers is my favorite. I think he's awesome. I also like Ghostface. I love that old school feel, man. A group of dummies, somewhere they don't supposed to be, and they getting, stalked and picked apart one by one in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? So that's my kind of movie. You can never go wrong with me, with those type of movies. So
Yeah, no, that's definitely pretty cool, man. And you mentioned you collect a little bit of everything, like the pens and all that cool stuff. What's maybe some of your favorite things that you collected?
oh man, shoot, bro. I would probably say my ghost face cup I got here recently. My wife got it for me. I'm looking at some stuff now, man. I'm just kind of like I can kind of show you a little bit here,
All right, all right.
a little bit of stuff. I don't have everything out, man, but you can see up here.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, man. That's awesome. Wow. Okay. You are
yeah.
kidding.
So I'm
That's sweet.
yeah, nah, I'm dead serious, man. You can go to I got a horror IG page, and you can kind of see some stuff on my fight IG page as well. But yeah, everybody who knows me, they know I'm a huge horror nerd, man.
No, that's awesome, man. That's
I
definitely
love
some
it more
pretty
than
cool stuff.
anything.
Yeah, no, it's definitely awesome. I'm definitely glad you showed us a little bit of that. And another thing I was curious about as well too is obviously you're a family man. I mean, what's maybe some of your favorite memories with the fam?
Oh man, every day with these girls are a blessing, man. I really mean that. I couldn't be in the situation I'm in now, without Martina, my wife, my fiance, my daughter. She's a handful. She's just like me. But every day, man, when they're asleep or I'm at the gym or I'm driving home, I kind of sit back and think about, man, I wouldn't change it for the world. Being around my family and being here for my family. So I'm doing it for them as well. So they're my support system. They keep me going, and yep, I love them to death, man. So every moment with the girls, man, is a blessing. Every moment, we're here on this earth, by the grace of God, is a blessing. So especially being able to enjoy it with my girls is a blessing.
Yeah, yeah, no, 100%, man. That's definitely an awesome answer. And another thing I was curious about, man, that hoodie, man, it's pretty sweet. What kind of hoodie is that?
It's appreciate it, bro. Everybody, well, when I wear it in the wintertime, it's a Ralph Lauren's a
Okay,
polo hoodie.
okay,
Yeah,
sweet,
I
man. I
appreciate
like
it,
it a lot.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
100%,
appreciate
man.
it, bro.
Yeah, another
I don't
thing
get it.
about me is, I'm a Taekwondo instructor, man. I've been teaching for
Nice.
6 years now and training for 19 years. So I love martial arts, man. And with all the guys I
Okay.
got in my gym, what advice do you give to them to keep on coming into the gym and to get better and better every day?
First and foremost, you know that I mean, being a guy that's done it on his own, man. You, bro, like you're the key to everything, man. Like having somebody that has that experience. I mean, you've been doing it for so long, brother. Like you're everything in the process of those fighters and their dreams, you know. So just you, like, hey man, you got a coach that's willing, that's here, that knows the game, that's coaching, that cares about you and your future and and who you want to become, what kind of champion you want to be. Karate combat's huge now. You know, with you guys having that Taekwondo background. If I had that Taekwondo background, I would be a heavyweight champion in karate combat. You know, so just you, bro. You know what I mean? Like you got a coach that's willing and ready to go. I wish I had that. I have it now, but you know, I wish I could have kind of had that. A lot of fights would have fucking went differently. I can definitely tell you that. But just you, man, you yourself, brother,
Yeah.
motivated. You guys at I don't know the name of your gym, but the guys at your gym, man, you got a great coach that knows the game. You know, from the ins and outs, and been doing it forever, and he's there every day. Has his own gym and studio. That's a blessing in itself. So you the key, man.
Yeah, no, 100%, man. That's an awesome answer, and I really appreciate that. And like we were talking
No
before the
problem.
interview, you mentioned Dezapane. He was obviously like kind of competing rays with doing this interview. I mean, how do you think he would kind of do in karate combat?
Yeah, I don't think he would get beat.
That's what I was kind of
Oh,
thinking too.
yeah, yeah. I
Now.
think he would probably. Yeah, he would run it 40-0. I had a conversation with Karate Comeback. They asked me what my size was, and I told them I was like at the time I was like 295, maybe 300 pounds. They're like, bro, we do not have a weight class for you. And I'm like, I thought Sam Alvey was like the heavyweight champ. He's like, yeah, our heavyweight limit is like 205. I was like, oh crap. I
Oh
was like, yeah,
wow.
you're right. You guys don't have a. So I guess the next level up would be super heavyweight, which maybe will be an open class. You know, yeah, karate combat is growing, so I'm pretty sure they'll have a super heavyweight class or a true heavyweight class in 2025. But yeah, I think he would do. I think he would do amazing. I think he could probably have some success if he cleans up his boxing, even in glory as well too. But he would have to clean up his boxing to fight in glory. But he's a talented dude, big guy. You know, they would have to bring me in to beat him. That's it. In karate combat, I'm the only person that could beat him now. So
Yeah. No, that'd be a lot of fun. I would definitely like that matchup, man. And Braxton, man, it's been awesome talking to you. Like I said, thank you so much for coming on the show. What's maybe your final
no
message out
problem,
there
bro.
for fans watching this video?
Hey, for everybody that like all my fans, family, of course, family, friends, all my fans that's kind of stayed by my side. That's always asked about when I have a fight coming back, bro. We know you coming back strong. I love you guys. I appreciate it. The wait is over, and I promise you, this world championship run at BKFC I go on, and when I win that title, just as much as it's for me, it's for you guys as well. I want to also give a shout out to Matt Rawson, man, out in California. He's one of my main sponsors that's been helping me out and doing some things. Another one of my friends that was cornering me during this whole process, Roosevelt Nolan. You know, I love him. Shout out to him. He's like a brother to me as well. But yeah, man, everybody out there, just keep training, just keep showing up. You know, take it one day at a time, and always put God first, and you know we'll be able to accomplish anything we want to do in this world.
Yeah, man, 100%. And Braxton, man, it's been awesome talking to you. Like I said, thank you so much for coming on the show. And we're looking forward to when your next bout gets announced. And best of luck with your career, my man.
I appreciate it, man. Thank y'all for having me.
Yes, sir. All right, man. We'll stay in touch. And again, man, thank you so much for taking the time.
No problem, brother. Peace.